Have you ever felt like something's holding you back, but you can't quite put your finger on it? You've got the goals, the dreams, maybe even a plan, but no matter how hard you try, you hit a wall. Here's the kicker, that wall isn't out there, it's in your mind. Crazy, right? The truth is, mental blocks can sabotage even the most determined person. They keep you stuck in a loop of self-doubt, procrastination, and excuses, making success feel just out of reach. But what if breaking through these blocks was easier than you thought? What if the key to finally sticking to a healthy routine, boosting your immunity, or even improving your mental and emotional well-being was simply shifting how you think? The reality is, most people never learn how to tackle these invisible barriers. And that's why so many give up before they even get started. Here's the deal, you don't have to stay stuck. In this guide, we're diving into actionable strategies that'll help you crush those mental blocks and finally start living the healthy, balanced life you deserve. Whether you're struggling with building better habits, improving your quality of sleep, or finding time for mindfulness, there's a way forward, and it starts here. So, are you ready to change the game and take back control of your goals? Let's get to it. Mental blocks can feel like an invisible wall holding you back from your full potential. They're those nagging doubts that whisper, you can't do this, or you're not good enough. These barriers often show up as procrastination, perfectionism, or fear of failure, and let's be real, who hasn't been there? Imagine wanting to start a healthier lifestyle but constantly convincing yourself you'll begin next Monday. That's a classic mental block in action. But where do these barriers come from? Most of the time, they're rooted in past experiences or limiting beliefs you've carried around for years. For example, maybe someone once told you that you weren't athletic, and now, even the thought of trying a fitness class makes you freeze. Mental blocks aren't just random, they're stories your brain tells to protect you, but often, they end up holding you back instead. One way to start identifying these blocks is through journaling. Yep, grab a notebook and write down moments where you felt stuck or overwhelmed. Ask yourself, what was I afraid of? What's the worst that could have happened? Writing it out can be like shining a flashlight on the dark corners of your mind. You'd be surprised how much clarity you can gain from this simple exercise. And here's the thing, understanding mental blocks is just the first step. Once you've named them, you can start to dismantle them. It's kind of like unlocking a puzzle, you begin to see the pieces more clearly. But what happens when you realize you need to shift your mindset entirely to push through? That's where we're headed next. Changing your mindset is like rewiring your brain, it's a process, but oh man, is it worth it? A growth mindset, for example, is all about believing that you can improve with effort. It's ditching the, I can't do this attitude and replacing it with, I can't do this, yet. Imagine trying a new workout routine or tackling a healthier diet. Instead of seeing challenges as proof that you're not good enough, you start seeing them as opportunities to learn and grow. Here's a simple trick, whenever you catch yourself thinking negatively, add the word yet at the end of your sentence. For example, I'm not good at running becomes, I'm not good at running yet. Sounds small, right? But that one word shifts your focus from limitations to possibilities. Over time, you'll notice it changes how you approach challenges. It's like flipping a mental switch. Another key is to stop fearing failure. Think of it this way, failure is feedback. If a recipe doesn't turn out great, you tweak it next time. If you miss a workout, you don't give up, you adjust your schedule. Successful people aren't lucky, they're persistent. They've failed, learned, and kept going. Embrace that mindset, and suddenly, the fear of messing up doesn't seem so scary anymore. The beauty of mindset shifts is how empowering they are. But here's the catch, changing your mindset takes practice. It's like training a muscle, it doesn't happen overnight. And while shifting your perspective is powerful, you'll also need practical tools to handle those mental blocks when they show up. Let's explore some of those next. Sometimes, all you need is the right tool to break through mental blocks. One powerful technique is journaling, it's like having a heart-to-heart with yourself. Every morning or evening, jot down your thoughts, goals, or even what's stressing you out. Let's say you've been struggling with sticking to an exercise routine. Write down why it feels hard and brainstorm small steps you can take, like starting with a 10-minute walk instead of a full workout. Writing helps you clear the clutter in your mind and see solutions more clearly. Another game changer? Visualization. Picture yourself living your healthiest, most balanced life. What does that look like? Maybe you imagine waking up energized, prepping a nutritious breakfast, and heading out for a workout. Close your eyes and really feel it. Visualization isn't some woo-woo idea, it's a way to train your brain to focus on what you want. Olympic athletes use this technique, so why shouldn't you? Mindfulness is another tool you can't skip. Life gets noisy, right? Practicing mindfulness, even for 5 minutes a day, can help quiet that mental chatter. Try a simple breathing exercise. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds, hold for 4, then exhale for 4. It's like hitting a reset button for your mind. Apps like Headspace or Calm can guide you if you're not sure where to start. The best part? These techniques aren't one size fits all. You can mix and match what works for you. But remember, tools only work if you use them consistently. And as you start applying these methods, you'll notice a shift, not just in your mental clarity, but in your resilience. Speaking of resilience, let's dive deeper into how you can build that next. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back, it's about growing stronger every time life throws you a curveball. Think about it, every setback is like resistance training for your mind. The more you face challenges, the more equipped you become to handle the next one. For example, if you've ever fallen off track with a healthy routine, like skipping workouts or eating junk food for a week, resilience is what gets you back on your feet, ready to try again without beating yourself up. Patience plays a huge role here, too. Building resilience isn't an overnight transformation, it's a practice. When progress feels slow, remind yourself that even small steps forward are still steps in the right direction. Picture planting a tree. You don't see it grow instantly, but over time, those roots get deeper, and it becomes unshakable. That's the kind of strength you're cultivating in your mind. Persistence is another piece of the puzzle. Let's say you're trying to improve your sleep quality, but your new bedtime routine isn't clicking yet. Instead of giving up, tweak it. Maybe switch out screen time for a book or add a relaxing tea before bed. Resilience thrives when you approach problems with a "how can I make this work" attitude instead of "this isn't working." The truth is, resilience is a skill anyone can develop, it just takes time and intention. And as you strengthen it, you'll find it easier to set and stick to your goals. But resilience alone isn't enough. You'll also need a solid plan to channel that energy effectively. Let's talk about creating action-oriented plans that keep you moving forward. A good plan isn't just a list of wishes, it's a roadmap with clear, actionable steps. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by a big goal, like achieving a healthier lifestyle or losing weight, chances are it seemed too vague. Instead of saying, "I want to get fit," break it down, "I'll walk 20 minutes every morning," or "I'll swap soda for water during meals." The more specific your steps, the easier they are to follow. Start by setting realistic goals. Let's be honest, nobody's going to overhaul their diet and run a marathon in a week. Focus on what's achievable today. For example, plan to include one balanced meal in your day or dedicate 10 minutes to mindfulness. Small wins build momentum, and before you know it, those wins stack up into bigger changes. Accountability can make or break your plan. Share your goals with a friend or use apps to track your progress. For instance, if improving your cardiovascular health is your focus, apps like Strava or Fitbit can help you monitor your daily movement. Knowing someone, or something, is keeping tabs on your progress can push you to stick with it, even on tough days. And don't forget to celebrate milestones. Did you stick to your new bedtime routine all week? Treat yourself to something fun, like a movie night or a new book. Rewards keep you motivated and remind you that progress is worth celebrating. Now that you've got the tools and the plan, the real question is, how will you take that first step? Now that you've got the tools and strategies to break through mental blocks, the next move is yours. Are you ready to stop letting fear, doubt, or procrastination hold you back? Think about it. What's one small step you can take today to move closer to the life you've been dreaming of? Maybe it's as simple as writing down a goal, starting a 10-minute mindfulness session, or swapping one unhealthy habit for a better one. Here's the challenge: don't just think about it, act on it. Change doesn't happen by waiting for the perfect moment. It happens when you decide to show up, even if it's messy, even if it's hard. What's stopping you from trying something new, embracing resilience, or shifting your mindset right now? The truth is, the longer you wait, the further away those goals feel. And hey, you're not alone in this journey. If this resonated with you, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Why? Because this is just the beginning, and there's so much more to learn and grow together. Let's make this the first step toward your healthiest, most balanced life. So, what are you waiting for? Let's make it happen.